to maintain an unlimited number of simultaneous conversations with human agents, digital agents, AI agents, or line of business systems. On the left here is the leftmost column is always your agent, where you can send messages and receive responses, such as, hi. This is a mock-up, so it doesn't actually talk directly to the agent. But as you can see, as I scroll left and right, I can open up and see all the different conversations that are underway. The more active a conversation is, the faster it'll migrate to the left. However, the My Agent conversation will always stay locked as the leftmost column. If there's something, a response from my agent that I'd like to send to somebody, for example, Daniel, I can just drag and drop it and it becomes an outbound message sent to Daniel. If I take it now and send it to Jay, you'll see that it has the double greater than to say that it's been forwarded twice. So that's an example of talking to agents, talking to people. When you're talking to people, it's assuming that they're also running the Pando board. If we go over here to the far right, we can see we've got some additional agents. Here's my weather agent, my news agent, stock ticker, and flights. So many of these feeds, of course, aren't going to be DIDCOM feeds, but a simple DIDCOM gateway built as a trusted digital assistant on Web 7.0 Pando would be able to take the flight information from whatever that feed is, assuming it's a RESTful feed or a web socket or whatever the case might be, package it up as a DIDCOM message, and it can be received and displayed here. Similarly with stock ticker information, news, sports, and weather. Up here you can control how fast it scrolls. So if I go here, it'll scroll slower. But ultimately, it's a drag and drop interface. If I want to take this message, for example, and give it to my agent, I just bring it over here to my agent and drop it. And my agent would respond. It would give me a reply, and I could then act on that personally or humanly, or I could say, let me pass it back off to somebody else. You'll notice that the order of the messages just changed. That's the accelerometer taking into place. So there has been some simulated activity on some of these accounts that has caused them to reorder themselves in the columns, that caused the channels to reorder themselves. So this looks like it's a lot of fun, a way of simultaneously interacting with an unlimited number of DIDCOM-based feeds and conversations, whatever you've enabled with DIDCOM. And it's called the Pando Board, the Personal Intelligence Surface.